men who had the border riders, they all ran towards that guy. I was just standing by there. So after that, he went and gave them like 50 bob.
Yeah, that's like a quarter dollar. Yeah.
Like, Mheshimiwa has done it. The honorable has done it.
Yeah.
So after that guy drove towards where I was. He was like, "Why are you not coming to come and check on Mheshimiwa?"
Yeah.
You know what I told that guy? Let me tell you, sir. Not that I do disrespect you or don't showing you respect, but here's the thing. After you've given me that 50 bob, will it help me
tomorrow?
Who
will give me the 50?
Who will give me the 50 bob?
You're giving me fish.
You're giving fish.
Instead of showing me how to fish.
That guy told me, how much petrol does that machine of yours
run?
I told him. He took 2,000 Kenya shillings
and gave
him like, go fuel that. And then those guys of Boda came like,
give us
I told you cause
mental freedom.
So you've seen that level of
you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. Maro, have you never thought of becoming a politician?
You see the problem with,
you cannot lie.
No, let's just be honest. I don't like sometimes the way the government handle issues. Especially knowing that we have money. You know, for example, going to Masai Mara. Me, I've been to Masai Mara this year. I took a lot of people there.
I remember.
Many.
Yes. For a foreigner to enter Masai Mara from this month as we speak is $200. $200. To enter. My friend, to
stepping
enter.
In.
not to rent a car and to
accommodation.
Do this. Just to step there and they say, okay, welcome. It is $200 per person. And it used to be 24 hours. Now they have changed it till sunset. So if you arrive there at 3 p.m., you only have 2 hours to enjoy your $200.
And the reserve is big. You can't.
And Masai Mara is a natural reserve. And imagine all you have to do is just to see and take a picture maybe. And maybe a video if you are a videographer. And you exit, 200 is gone. How many visitors do you think Masai Mara makes in a year?
Many.
Thousands. Actually, I was checking. It's like around 300,000.
Like there's a time a cruise ship came. Big cruise. It came with around 3,000 tourists.
So I'm telling you, 3,000. No, 300,000.
300,000.
Only one pack. Calculate that times $200. And even say worst case scenario, half of that money is, I don't even know what can we put, because I was thinking like it can renovate I'm wondering which renovation in the park. Every year.
Good money.
Super good money. But tell me, what has the government done with that money? Even to enrich the community around
there.
Misappropriation.
Even to build like super nice schools.
Even schools,
even hospitals. Like, forget about these clinics we are doing here. We talk about serious
good hospitals.
Those are 5 levels.
Level 5.
Nice hospitals, like
good CT scan.
Yes. So, tell me. Nothing.
Also giving back to the community, by also like there's a guy. He died. I think he died like last month. This guy used to take water at the reserve. By then there was drought.
I remember.
He used to go with a big that guy died. So this guy, he was giving back. To the animals. But you find the way you're putting it, misappropriation of
funds. And then the way you've brought that guy in the picture is, think of a scenario where the government collects all this money, but at some point the animals don't have even water. And an individual has to do the job. Like has to take the water for the animals.
And that time, the moment he passes at the entry, I think they can't bring issues with it. No, just go.
Just go and help.
Even the animals.
Think of that. Like how much money do we have as a country? But people just... Me, the day I'll take Kenya serious is the day I'll see governments first jailing people.
The corrupt fellas.
And people know them. Everybody know.
They know.
Another thing that we really want to ask this. How are politicians able to afford all this lifestyle? Let them show us where this money is coming. If it's a business, let them put
I do this is my side hustle.
Because sometimes you find like a politician just joined politics, he's 2 years old, he's buying super expensive cars, he has choppers. They are showing the wristwatches.
17.95 million.
Bro, imagine.
Me, I've never seen you. You know, he also has a cloth line.
Yeah.
I don't know how it went, but maybe you may tell us.
Harsh economy.
Harsh economy.
Yes.
I've never seen also Maro. Let's say like, you know, there's a guy who said rich people wear cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
But cheap people.
Yeah, because you see, money that you've not really worked for, you don't really care how you spend it. You are not
spendthrift.
Yes. You is like, oh, I know I will go there and still get more. We really need to get politicians accountable. For example, I was seeing a politician contributing 20 million in a church in one contribution.
He was saying 10.
Yeah. You saw the
11.
Let's go. Until people reach 19, they're like, huh? And he said
20 million.
I don't know, Maro. During that time when you see people clapping at the poor people, poor souls, people going hungry without food.
Yeah, so think of something like that. A salary of a politician, let's say a member of parliament, I don't know, maybe it's 1 million, I don't know.
Yeah, it's 1 million.
It's more because, it's 1 million.
At most 1 million.
Because the allowances
is around 1.2, you know. Yes, without allowances.
So you don't want to become a politician. But if you're given an opportunity, I think you can change.
Me, I don't think of being a politician. I think like being in a position to actually influence change. To be in a position of saying, no, bro, you can't do this. Let's do this. Because politician is just a name. But what we really want as young people, it's purely to see change. Yeah. You know, we don't want to be crying every day, help us. Even that is tiring to the politician himself. Imagine every day people sitting outside your home.
And that's become a norm.
That's a norm.
Every day.
In the morning, you get them there.
Yes, instead of that, build a super highway and people will see a lot of opportunity along the way. Come with good policies that will support people that have little to grow up. Because now, like these policies we are fighting against, where they want to tax everything. Bro, even if your sister is in abroad and is sending you money in Kenya, they want something. Tax. Once the money is in Kenya, and if you transfer to somebody else, that money already it goes to somebody. That guy buys a bread. Bro, what is left?
And you know, someone said that you see, rather than borrowing, because you're borrowing more
too much
than we're cutting the cloth.
We borrow more than how we spend. So, like, rather than borrowing, we can manage with what we have.
Exactly, live within your means.
Within your means.
Yes, and another thing, there's many ways to develop a country. Me, I've been to countries like the Philippines, Thailand, even the US. Some roads, you have to pay for them.
True.
So what the government does is it goes out there, it looks for an investor. So you go and find a billionaire somewhere there. You tell him, bro, we have a project as a government. We want you to build a super highway, okay? But in this super highway, you'll build it with your own money. Once it's completely done, you'll be collecting money anyone who passes through that road for the next several years, maybe.
Is it like the expressway?
Yes, same as the
exactly
expressway.
Like the expressway.
So meaning the government does not really need money. It's
from its citizens.
I don't know, IMF or its citizen to actually do projects.
But it can regenerate.
It can regenerate by creating good environment where people feel comfortable to come and invest their money in our home. Like for example, building those super highways. So anyone who uses that super highway,
he ought to pay.
And actually, most of the time, they call them freeways. Those roads, you don't see bumps there. So you can move from Nairobi to Mombasa in like 3.5 hours. Or even 2.5. Because bro, your job is to accelerate.
And breathe.
So if other people don't like to pay, they have these other local alternative ways that the government is struggling to fix the roads, the bumpy roads. So it's the same as the super highway. Express highway, I mean. There's an option where you can choose to either use it or you spend the whole day on the local road. So that means we don't need actually our own money to build roads.
It can regenerate itself.
We can bring investors who will build roads for us, and they will make their profits from that.
True.
Yes.
So Maro, and also I also had one more question.
Yes.
You are a big influencer.
Yes.
Internationally.
Yes.
Locally made.
Yeah.
Internationally branded.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? How do you feel?
Yeah.
Because you came up with a very good content showing us you ought to do this.
Yeah.
How do you feel content creation in the let's say in the community?
Yeah.
Because people are kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What's your advice in them? What's your advice to them?
You know me, I'll say like this. For example, being very influential the way you said, I'm trying to take advantage of my time being influential to actually support other creators. For example, you guys here with the new podcast, I agreed to appear, no payment, nothing.
True.
I just want to see success in you guys. I would say the biggest challenge I've seen so far is people want it now. Now. And people believe if they do something with Marwa, it has to work. And if it doesn't, then Marwa didn't give me his 100%. Yeah. But the idea is, for example, in my case, I've been doing it for 8 years.
Yeah.
Jermaine,
consistency.
Every single day I'm dropping a video. If I'm not, is I am sick or I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I'm in compromising situation that I cannot put those videos out. So if only the youth became patient, but at the same time play by the rule of the game. That is, every day try to do something positive towards your art, creativity. Okay, every single day. Don't look what my brother is doing or my brother is doing or what his success has become because we all started together. No, it doesn't work like that. You believe your day will come.
Period.
I have a very good example here. My friend Gitiriba. Gitiriba started building this house with him. And with him, he's had a lot of people telling him, oh, you've stayed in that compound for so long. And people are coming even from behind you and surpassing you. And sometimes, the one thing I love about Gitiriba is he would come and tell me what people are saying. Then I'll tell him, Gitiriba, trust me, you stay calm. What is yours?
It will come. No matter how.
You stay calm and you'll see. The other day, he was able to mobilize funds to buy his land.
True.
He couldn't get land around here because the lands have become so expensive.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Very. People are asking millions at least. So Gitiriba was losing hope and telling me, Marwa, maybe I should build in my own village. I told him, no, Gitiriba, you just be a little patient. You know, now he got very prime land, like top of the best.
The best, yeah.
What does that actually show you? Sometimes, even God wants to just to try you. How patient can you?
And you know, the same scenario, you know, I've gotten so many stories. Even someone DMs me.
Yeah.
You've always said you're married child, boy, if you are to be together.
Yeah.
Why is that guy not help? I'm like, how do you want him to help me than what we've done?
It's
you
true.
know, the moment Mara, you appear in my channel,
the
moment I pay in your video, that's one way you've helped me.
100%.
Big way.
100%.
Big way.
Because other people actually, they ask for money.
Or
they give conditions. Or they give conditions that you cannot really.
Even Mara have said, show me any content creator in Kenya. Who helps more content creators like this guy? No one.
Me, my idea is I want to help you because I believe if you play by the rules with zero dishonest, you will succeed.
True.
Because I've also helped people from nothing to actually become something. Starting with my own family, friends, you know, not only in my village, beyond. I started opening YouTube channels long time ago.
The battery was okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's a notion that people have.
Notion
that people have.
Yes.
So if you in life, what I believe is you should be patient, and it's
very important.
For instance, I think we were talking with someone. I told him, I gave them Mayugno's example. Mayugno came. He was. I think everyone has his luck.
100%.
You get that?
100%. And another thing also is you don't know the background story of that guy.
Yeah, he suffered.
Maybe he suffered too much. And that was his time. Yes.
This is your time.
And me, I always tell people, actually, the less you compare yourself with other people,
the easier it's for you.
The easier it becomes. But if you learn, like, you know, this guy did like this, he didn't do this. Me, I'm doing this thing. Did actually successful people do this?